Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and pick back up in our Bibles with chapter 27 of Genesis. Genesis chapter 27. So if you have your Bibles, go ahead and follow along with me. Or if you just want to listen, that's cool too. So let's see what we need to. I don't know why I keep saying let's see what we need to know. I guess let's see what we need to know. I don't know. So, chapter 27. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Ishua, his oldest son. And remember, I'm not the best at pronouncing some of these things, so I'll probably put them up on the screen. Feel free to correct me. I'm cool with it. And said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here I am. And he said, Behold, now I am old, and I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take, and I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Ishua his son, and Ishua went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it back. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Ishua thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and I bless thee before the Lord before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Now go to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Ishua my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man. My father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. She said, Do what I said. Leave it at that. And he went and he fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly remnant of his eldest son Ishua, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob her younger son. She put the skins of the kids of the goat upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck, and she gave the savory meat and the bread which she had prepared into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father and said, My father. And he said, Here I am. Where art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Ishua, thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Ishua or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Ishua. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother Ishua's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, Art thou my very son Ishua? And he said, I am. And he said, Bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat. And he brought him wine, and he drank. You know, something that just came to mind. I think back in chapter 26, no, it was chapter 25, that Jacob he spoke to his older brother Ishua and said, Give me your birthright, because he was famished, and Jacob was, more of the house man, and he was able to, I guess, he was in a position to be able to give him pottage. And because Ishua was in this position of famine, Jacob took advantage of that opportunity of saying, okay, I'll feed you, but give me your birthright. And I feel like this is an extension of that. Like, I guess the hairy hands that he had, it deceived his own father. Let's see. Just a thought. Let me know what y'all think down below. So, and his father Isaac said unto him, come near now and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him. And he smelled the smell of his remnant and blessed him and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field which the Lord hath blessed. Therefore God give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an ending of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Ishmael his brother came in from hunting. He coming back with his own meat, because that's who Isaac originally sent out to go get the meat, was Ishmael. I want to see what's about to happen. And he also had made savory meat and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Ishmael. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. Yeah, and he said, and he shall be blessed. And when Ishmael heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with I can't say this word, subtlety, with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. And when Ishua heard the words of, and he said, is he not rightly named Jacob? For he hath supplanted me these 2 times. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved the blessing for me? Jealousy. That's all that is, jealousy. Coming from Jacob. Jealousy. Grass is greener mentality. Like his birthright, Ishua's birthright was to be out in the fields, and Jacob's birthright is to be in the house and being a smooth man, quote unquote. But he wanted to be something that he's not. So he takes the birthright of his brother and is fooling everybody. Let me know what y'all think, because this is what I'm getting from the story, and this is very interesting. And Isaac answered and said unto Ishmael, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren have I given to him for servants, and with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Ishmael said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even also, O my father. And Ishmael lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fattest of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Ishmael hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Ishmael said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Ooh, wait. And these words of Ishmael, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she sent and called Jacob her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Ishmael are touching thee, doeth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise. Flee thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him a few days until thy brother's fury turn away. She said, go lie low. I'm questioning, why does she even suggest for the other son to do what he already set out for the first son to do? Why did she do that? Like, until thy brother's anger turn away from thee, and he forget that which thou hast done to him, then I will send and fetch thee from thence. Why should I be deprived also of you both in one day? And Rebekah said to Isaac, I am weary of my life because of the daughters of Heth. If Jacob take a wife of the daughters of Heth, such as these which are of the daughters of the land, what good shall my life do me? Oh, that was interesting. What really stuck out to me, like I said, is when Jacob pretty much bribed Ishmael with pottage for his birthright. And then now he's following suit. Like, I said, I want your birthright. So mama told me, and of course he was like a little confused by the mother telling him to go and get the meat when Ishmael was already out going to go get the meat. He's like, Ishmael is built for this. I'm not built for this. And the mother was like, do what I said. So he went to his father and gave him the meat that he found. And every trait, even though Isaac was blind because he's close to death, he believed that it was his firstborn. It was Ishmael. And therefore he blessed him. He blessed him with, what he said, servants and corn and wine. A whole blessing. And now Ishmael is heated. And now his mother, Rebekah, is like, go lie low. Until that spirit of hate, that spirit of hate and anger and fury is off of your brother. Like, I can't lose you and your daddy at the same time on the same day. This was very interesting. That stuck out to me a lot. Did anything stick out for you? Definitely let me know down below. We can go ahead and talk about it. Until next video, we're going to pick up with chapter 28. So I'll see you all then, okay?